Hello, boys and girls. We are reading another book about space. I have a chart with all of our planets. Help me sing the song. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Sing it again. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Remember that they orbit around our closest star, the sun. Earth has its own moon that orbits around our planet. The very end, you'll see Pluto, the tiniest planet. It used to be considered a planet, but because it's so small, now they call it a dwarf planet. And there's another star further away from our star. Boys and girls, Flash is joining us today. You'll notice he's got his little space alien toy that he's going to chew while we're reading Look Inside Space. Now, boys and girls, we're going to go to the middle of this book and open up the inside, and it's got a picture of our sun and all the other 8 planets. Let's take a closer look. The solar system. Earth is one of the 8 balls of rock or gas called planets spinning around the sun. They are all part of our solar system. The sun is easily the biggest thing in the solar system. In fact, it's bigger than everything else put together. The sun's powerful gravity keeps all the planets from drifting into space. Mercury is dotted with craters or holes. They were made by rocks smashing into the planet from space. Look how tiny Mercury looks next to our sun. Next, Venus. A rocky planet. Venus is very hot. It's a lump of metal. A lump of metal there would melt like ice because it's so hot. Now take a look at our home planet, the Earth. Our planet Earth is the 3rd closest to the sun. And if you notice, this is a pop-out page. On a clear night, you can see some planets without a telescope. They look like very bright stars, except they don't twinkle. This little astronaut asks a question. It says, how big are planets compared to the sun? If the sun was the size of a beach ball, Jupiter would be as small as a tennis ball, and Earth would be the size of a pea. That was in our last story, boys and girls. Mars has valleys and volcanoes of red rock. Its nickname? The Red Planet. Let's pop it open. The tallest mountain on Mars is 3 times bigger than the highest on Earth. Wow, that is huge. Boys and girls, it says here, lumps of rocks called asteroids fly through the solar system. And watch, here they're going around this planet, flying together. Next, we see Jupiter. Jupiter is by far the biggest planet in the solar system, and it's pointing to something that scientists saw on Jupiter called the Great Red Spot. These stripes are different gases swishing around Jupiter. Let's see if it pops out. Oh, it does. Jupiter's red spot is a storm that's lasted hundreds of years. Comets are lumps of ice moving in long orbits around the sun. Here's one of them. Next planet, Saturn, is circled by beautiful rings. Let's see if it pops out. Ooh, the rings are made of chunks of ice and rock. Some chunks are as big as a car. Others are as small as pebbles. Gases swirling around Uranus and Neptune make these 2 planets look greenish and blue. Boys and girls, very interesting. all 8 of our planets. Today, I would like you to think about which planet seems most interesting to you, or which planet is your favorite. Now we're going to write about it. If you take a look at our pocket chart, I have 2 cards in the chart. The first says fact. We know what facts are. They're things that are true and that we can prove. And then there's the other card, opinion. Can you say that with me at home? Opinion. An opinion is what you think about something. We write our opinion, and we've talked about using this word when we write about it. It's called a because popper. Can you show the action we do for because popper? Because. We're going to see if we can tell if a sentence I show you is a fact or if it's an opinion. We're going to watch for those because poppers to help us. Let's look at our first sentence. It says, the sun is a star. Is that fact or is it an opinion? So think, is the sun a star? We read about that, so I think you're right. I think it is. We're going to put it in the fact column. We'll move opinion up over here. The sun is a star. That is a fact. Let's look at our next card. I like the sun because it makes me warm. Do you see that because popper in there? Let's read it again. I like the sun because it makes me warm. Well, this is my opinion because it's what I think. I do like it because it makes me warm. Some people might not like the sun. We're going to move your opinion to this side, boys and girls. That is my opinion. It's not a fact. It's just something that I think, and I used a because popper. Let's do the next one. Earth is our home planet. Is that a fact that you can prove, or is it someone's opinion? Well, we know that's a fact. Kiss your brain. We know Earth is our home planet. We'll put it in the fact side. It doesn't use a because popper. It's a fact. Last one. My favorite planet is Saturn because it has rings. Oh, did you see right away? It was a because popper. It's my favorite because it has rings. That's my opinion. So boys and girls, today when you are writing in your journal, I'm very interested in your opinion, what your favorite planet is, and see if you can write a sentence to tell me what it is and use a because popper. The because popper helps tell me why you think something. My favorite planet is Saturn because it has rings. Can you please write what your favorite planet is? Make it your opinion. Use a because popper. Bye-bye.